Hello you, welcome back to another episode 2, because there's been so many episodes, right? FANTTIK, the V8 slim rechargeable vacuum by Apex. I'm going to be unboxing that today for the very first time, so we'll see how much I can blunder this video as well. Let's see what it's all about, because that is how I will be cleaning the bus. Let us open. I've got my electrician who's currently running all the wires for the bus. So in Australia you need a licensed and certified electrician to do 12 volt and 240 volt. My electrician is an auto elect, and he's just gone out on his own to do his own business, and I'm so grateful because he's such a good worker, such a hard worker. He's going to help me install the ACs, cut the roofs, cut the holes in the roof, and help me put everything together. Yes, it's going to cost maybe 2 arms and half a leg, but if I want my bus, my Mercedes Vario insured and registered, then that's the route I have to take, and I'm looking at it as a long-term housing situation for myself, so I want it done right. I drew up like some plans for him, and I'm like, have I gone overboard with the electrics? And he's like, no girl, it's better to have more than not enough. We can run extra wires and not have outlets, or we can have all the outlets that you're gonna need and you probably won't use them all, and that's okay too. So what we're gonna do is he's gonna run all the 12 volt. He's installing the battery system, which is the Renogy 23 kilowatt hour system. So that is 6 300 amp hour batteries, which is going to provide me with more than enough power to run my 12 volt appliances especially, and give me enough power when I want to cook with 240 volt, to use my coffee machine on 240 volt, and to run my air conditioner, appliances, hair dryer, plug in my cat's portable toilet, all those things. So I will never not have enough power. So that's exciting. So I guess that's also, the FANTTIK is an electrical component in the sense that it needs to be charged somehow, some way. So I'm going to have heaps of high-speed USB and USB-C outlets, because everything's charged with USB-C these days, or USB these days, so it just makes sense to move with the times. Instead of having everything on 240 volt, I'm just using 240 volt when I need it. So that's exciting. So how am I cleaning the bus? The FANTTIK. So let's unbox it and see what we're looking at. Okay, let's open it. Don't know where I put my Stanley knife, but I'm going to use my trusty dusty nail. Which is not working. Ah, there we got something. Got it. Alright. You probably should just use a Stanley knife or a pair of scissors, but your girl likes to do it the hard way. And watching me get it too. Okay, here we go. Probably wrecked all the packaging, but what are you going to do? Okay. Alrighty. The FANTTIK. Ideas for fantastic life. Interesting slogan. I would say it's a product for a fantastic life. because it's definitely conceptualized, that's for sure. Alright, what have we got coming out of the box? Looks like FANTTIK drawstring bag, which you probably store it in, and plastic packaging. We love that, don't we? Looks like a little cleaning crevice tool, and see, as I said, USB-C is the way. So USB charging cord. What else? Let's see if I can pull the whole thing out. I need some muscles. There we go, that's a good idea. Alright. Okay, we've got this thing, which I'm sure is a filter of some description. All these little plastic packaging. I get it. It keeps, everything safe, but, there's paper. But paper's bad too, so what do, right? Just send it in a cardboard box. And I would say this is your crevice tool, if you can see that. And we've got my little kitty cat, Miyagi, is watching everything I'm doing because he loves to chew everything. I would say this is an extension tool, so you can get deep into corners and things like that. I'm saying I have no idea, to be honest. Let's wait till I put it all together and then not speculate, shall I? And this one looks like a rubber brush attachment of some sort. It's got rubber bits there. Weird, but we'll find out what it's for. Then we've got another rubber head, and I'm assuming actually this is a replacement to go on this one because it's got the attachment. So I'm just gonna see that way. Aha, that goes on there. And if I want to replace this one, the grey one, get down please, buddy, with this one. Oh, it just slides off. How easy is that? And I'm assuming this, oh, it's a carpet. If you can see those, it feels like for carpet. And then this other, back to the rubber one, will just slide on like that. So exactly what they're for, again, let's find out. But wait, there's more. That's the last of that package, and I'm assuming this is the piece de resistance, the FANTTIK. Wow, it's fancy actually. That is fancy. I like it. It's very weighty. It doesn't feel like cheap plastic. It's probably because it wasn't too cheap. But, girls gotta have what a girl's gotta have. Okay, so it looks like it's got a little carry thing here, I assume. Maybe you can carry it or you can hang it. That is probably better accurate. There. It says clean the filter after use and replace the filter regularly. Fully charged state. Max mode 13 minutes, eco mode 40 minutes. So 13 minutes of use on max and 40 minutes of use on eco, which is not too bad when you've got a small, well, my bus isn't small, but you know, when you've got a small house and compared to a small house on wheels compared to a home, you know. So that's the actual FANTTIK. Lovely. It's fantastic. Okay, in this one, good golly gosh, one vacuum, so many things. Oh, I'm excited. I think I know what something is. Haha, the ever elusive instruction manual. Hehe. And okay, get rid of that, don't I? And we've got, excuse me, let me just move you back over. We've got that thing. That thing. And what else is in here? Something very small. Looks like a small brush tool. If you can see that. All right. Let's go on to this guy. Also another big tool. You see that? I'm assuming they're like crevice tools or something, but how will they attach? And wow, wowee, wowee, wow! This is more spectacular than I thought, to be honest. This is like actually like vacuum cleaner stuff. I know it's a vacuum, that's ironic what I'm saying, but it's actually not cheap in any way. Like, that's a big stretch. And I assume if I want to attach this part, that it will actually just go in there, and then you turn it on and you can vacuum clean as a vacuum cleaner does. Wow. I can say, before even using it, that it is seriously well made. Like, there's nothing cheap about it. Nothing at all. That's exciting. I'm going to get something to test what it's like. Let's do that. Now I'm going to do something surely not unconventional, but I'm going to put down some fresh cat litter and some fresh cat dry food onto my little ottoman here on top of the little electric blanket, and I just want to see how that works. I'm not using dirty stuff, I'm using clean stuff. I don't want to wreck this on the first go. I just want to see what the suction power is like. And it'll never be used to pick up cat food, maybe cat hair, but not cat food or anything like that again, because you know the price tag is the price tag, and also I just don't want to ruin it, so I won't. And now I put, as you can see, cat food, clean, dry, some tofu, cat litter, clean, dry, unsoiled. Now the test, we are going to turn on the FANTTIK and see what it can do. So you press the power button, and I assume the blue is the low setting. Let's do half on the low setting. She's really doing a good job picking everything up, which is good. Let's continue to do her. And also that's the low setting. Press the button with the dot and that goes to green to high setting. Oh yeah. It's struggling with a big chunk, so that is easily rectified. That is actually strong suction, but it's pulling it up. Wow. I feel like one of those people on pay TV, if you can hear me over the vacuum, that puts down mess only to clean it up to sell you a product, which I am not trying to sell you anything. I'm just showing you what I'm going to use in my rig. Non-sponsored, non-nothing. Fine by me. As long as it works. I read all the review, which said it was amazing, and honestly, let's just continue to clean this out. It looks as it did before. So turn it off. Now my barrel is actually full from that. And that's okay. That kind of shows us how much it can fit in there in one go. So yeah, as it says, clean after every empty and clean after every use. That's why, because it doesn't hold too much. But it definitely has a suction power. On one, it's light, cool. On the second mode, the green mode, my word. It was really sucking power, and that's good, and that's really impressive in a tiny thing. It can't be more, the unit itself can't be more than 30 centimeters, and the attachment, it's just gonna, like, it stretches so far. I just don't have my camera back enough to show you how far, which is, I'm gonna say, a meter, so you can get in two places with your crevice tool with your brush, which then just attaches onto this, onto this like that, and then you're able to vacuum like that. My word, this is a good product. I like it, and I can't wait to use it in my van. To say I'm impressed with the FANTTIK is an understatement. We're going to empty it now. I'm just going to empty it into a glass and see how we go. Let me pan you down, just annoyingly, like a brand new creator would do, with a hand, unedited. So I assume, yep, on the back it's got like a little, it says lock, unlock. So I'm going to do the unlock. I assume I'm going to hold it upside down, otherwise it's going to go out everywhere. So hold it upside down, just clicks open like that, lift it up, voila, nothing inside. That is great. Means it's not going to burn out the engine or anything like that. And it's got a little pull here, if I can get it up, and that just pops out. Yep, so it's just got a rubber seal. Okay, so that is, I think that comes apart. That. Alright, so the yellow part is the housing for your filter basket. So it filters before it gets to the filter, if you know what I mean. So then you've got two of those that come together. That's great. Wash one, clean one. I don't know if you can buy spares, which I'm sure you can online somewhere. But right now, two will be enough. and the contents of my, just into a cup. Easy as that. If I had a tissue on hand, I'd wipe it out with a tissue as well. I definitely wouldn't be picking up anything that was liquid, anything liquid with it. I would just be saving it for a dry vacuum, if you know what I mean. It's not a wet vac, so it's not gonna ruin it if you do that. FANTTIK, I was gonna say 2 thumbs out. I meant 2 thumbs out, but I said peace. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna use in my bath to clean, and I'm excited about it. It's small, it's rechargeable, comes with filters, heaps of attachments, crevice tools, and it's got really good sucking power. So FANTTIK, you've got my vote.